consider the wise saying that I learned from my Basotho people. MONNA ha a lle ke nku. Meaning, a man does not cry. He's a sheep. That's the literal meaning. I said a wise saying. This is a saying that has now often been a subject of critique and ridicule in spaces that are ostensibly for capacitation of men, development of men, grooming of men. The critique and the ridicule comes from those who are bent on pushing a program for the emasculation of men. Let me tell you the wisdom behind the saying, so that I leave the veil on the grossly misinterpreted narrative that the wisdom behind this saying represents. This is not about emotions, as it is popularly but wrongly understood and articulated. To say men must be in touch, with their emotions. No, it's not about emotions. It is about what is at the core of the very essence of a man, which makes a man complementary to a woman and his children. The metaphor of a sheep and the fact that it does not cry when it is taken to the slaughter is archetypal to a quality that is substantively by the society that pretends not to understand the man's true essence of a man to be the burden bearer of things a woman is substantively unequal to him to bear. We all know that for a man to stand a chance of proving himself worthy to a woman he likes, he loves, he has to up his game, up to the level of sweating blood, if needs be. We all know that a woman, every woman, expects to be loved by a man who is strong enough to become his pillar and the carrier of her vulnerabilities and a protector of her insecurities, and the one who accedes to her emotional needs. So if this is what is expected of a man, is what a man can substantively bear more than a woman can. Yes, monna ha alle ke nku. It does not mean a man does not have emotions. A man is incapable of showing emotions. It refers to a sacrificial position that a man assumes in order to be accepted as worthy of being a brother, worthy of being a husband, worthy of being a father. We all know things that we go through. How many women will tell you that I don't want him, he doesn't have what it takes to be my kind of man? And look at the things at the back of that woman's mind. She refers to things that man does not have as what it takes to have her in his life. So we are expected to double up. For other people's amenities of life, to be catered for them. And as a man, you are the burden bearer of that. How many times have you ever heard such and such a man is interested in such and such a woman? And the question would be, can he afford her? It would even come from that particular woman. I'm not interested, he can't afford me. Meaning he does not have strength. It can either be intellectual or financial for him to prove himself dependable to that woman. So now, if this saying, "Monna ha alle ke nku," becomes a subject of critique and ridicule, that the way it has become, and men are told to be, or allow themselves to be vulnerable with other people, with women, how much of the strength that is part of a man's essence that gets eroded in the process of men loosening up to extremities that the misinterpretation of this wise saying is dragging them to dispose of themselves. We all know for sure that every woman wants to have a strong man. Every woman wants to have a dependable man. Every woman wants to have a protective man. And when it's the other way around and you have a